Hey everyone, welcome to the Therapy Minute. My name is Shira Davis. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. If you are joining us for the first time today, hi, welcome. And if you are a repeat, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Today we're going to discuss another really interesting mindset shift, different way of looking at something than maybe you've possibly ever looked at it before. Before we jump into that, let me just remind you to please like, subscribe, and if you found this to be interesting and you know somebody else that you think would benefit from it, please feel free to share it with them. Also, when you subscribe, there should be a little alarm bell next to that. And if you click that button, then you will be able to get notified whenever we put out more videos. All right, so let's jump in. This is a very, very interesting concept that I never thought of before. So I wanted to share with you. So on a recent episode of Jay Shetty's On Purpose podcast, he was interviewing Dr. Gabor Mate, who is amazing. And I did another video on something else that he said in the past. Very, very interesting, incredible doctor. And they were talking about people-pleasing tendencies and behaviors. And he actually discussed something that is so totally different way of thinking of people-pleasing. Usually when we do people-pleasing behavior, we think we're like bending over backwards to help people to, as like a good thing for people, right? We're trying to be nice. We're trying to please everybody. We're trying to do everything for everybody, right? But actually he was saying it's kind of a mean thing to do if you think about it. It's not really super benefiting the other person. For instance, listen to this example, right? Let's say you're in town for something, and you're in the same area as like a long distance friend, right? You went to go maybe on a business trip or something, and your friend says, "Oh my gosh, you're in town, come, let's go get together." But you are utterly exhausted. You have a jam-packed schedule. You did not sleep the night before on the flight, and you're really like, you can't, you are exhausted. You can't do it. But people-pleasing tendencies, we don't want to say no to anybody, so we say, sure, let's grab a quick coffee before my meeting. But when you go, you're probably going to be feeling a bit resentful, and you might not be bringing your best self to that person that you're going to meet. So that's on surface level, right? So it's not so nice because people-pleasing tendencies over time make you get resentful, make you feel resentful, and you're not doing the thing that you said that you were going to do, that you committed to do. You're not doing it in a nice way, and that's not ever fun for anybody. Now, the deeper level, the thing that really I was like, wow, that's so interesting. Dr. Gabor Mate was saying that it's actually really mean because you are assuming, you know what, my friend's not going to be able to handle me saying no. They're not going to, it'll be too much for them. They won't be able to handle it. So, okay, I'll just say yes. That's really, very, assuming of you. You're just assuming that the other person won't be able to handle you saying no to them. Let's give them a little bit more credit, A much better approach would be to understand your needs, understand where you're at, and also understand your friend and know that your friend is capable, okay? So instead, we can say something like, I really want to see you so badly. I wish from the bottom of my heart that I could, but I'm so exhausted and I have such a jam-packed schedule. I know that that I will just, I will be sick. It won't be good for me. I just don't have the energy, but I really, really want to see you so badly. I'm so sorry. I wish I was able to make it happen this visit, but I'm not going to be able to make it happen. But I'd love to catch up with you. Let's schedule a time to talk. Something like that would be so much better. You're open, you're honest, that you really do want to connect with them, but you just literally do not have the time or the energy. And you know what? The other person is going to be able to handle that. If they're a big boy, they're going to be able to handle it, right? And then, you also make sure that, this is not a repeat. You're not constantly saying no to this person, right? So you make sure that your ducks are in a row and you're doing things right, and it's fine. The other person will be able to handle it. So I thought that was such an interesting take on it, that it's really a mean thing. You are just assuming that the other person won't be able to handle it. So I thought that was a very different approach. I never thought of people-pleasing behavior as being mean, but it kind of is, right? Very interesting. And also that concept of the resentment, right? So that's more on surface level, but also very, very important. When we keep saying yes to things that we really don't want to do or don't have the energy to do, you're not doing it nicely. You're doing it with a sigh, with resentment. And if you're going to do something, you do it the right way. You do it with a smile on your face. So people-pleasing tendencies, we have got to kick them out the door. It's not good for you, and it's not good for the other person. All right, guys, wishing you well. Till next time. Bye.